So Elliot Wilson has been, he's been in the hip hop space as a journalist for years now. He was a writer for Double XL magazine, I believe, back in the day. And he's been a pretty strong voice in the hip hop podcast space, and one of the first people to become very relevant. At least somebody I was listening to a Rap Radar, doing pretty dope interviews. You know what I mean? With I think his name is B Dot, I believe, or I forget. I'm sorry if I'm saying his name incorrectly, but. So I definitely respect Elliot Wilson. I definitely, it's kind of weird that you'll be pro K Dot as light skinned dude. Angry Man pointed this out too, how a lot of light skinned men have this shit where they feel as though they need to show how real they are, right? Or they feel this insecurity about whether or not black people see them as one of them. You know what I mean? So they'll go extra hard with trying to be on code. All right. I.e. a J. Cole. So I think they're about to make a really a very hypocritical statement. You know what I mean? It's just kind of a weird statement to make, but check it out.
Because the same thing I thought about Andrew Schultz. It's like, it's got to be funny. I get your comedian gives you the license, right?
Well, we're halfway through the show, which means it's time for Kendrick Lamar to come out and call Drake a pedophile.
It didn't make me laugh. I get that it could be constructed as like a clever written joke. Like, okay,
you know what nigga wrote the joke though? Huh? You know what nigga wrote the joke?
Nigga didn't write a funny joke. It wasn't funny.
No. It is funny. No, actually, it's funny. You know what? And I don't got that much time today, so we're gonna stop it right there. We're gonna react to that right there. No, it is funny. It's effed up, but it is funny because you know why the joke is funny? It's because. The joke is funny because it sums up what hip hop is doing to Drake. It sums up how y'all basically that this whole entire industry, matter of fact, the whole entertainment industry has sought to try to blackball Drake. Now they knew they couldn't do it in terms of him needing people because he doesn't really need anyone to get him hot. So what do you do with someone that you've been using to get other people hot for all these years, but doesn't need other people to get him hot? Ruin his reputation and bring his price down. This is about ruining his reputation. And how do you ruin a man's reputation? You either say he's gay or he touches kids. That is the most surefire way, because that's what people always say. Either you're a deadbeat father, basically you're a bad father. You're a liar, right? Criminal, but criminal doesn't always stick like that. You know what I'm saying? But when someone finds out that you touched kids before, even if it's not true, just being accused of that is damaging. And for the most part, what people try to do, especially the people who say, "Oh, yo, they're so soft. This nigga, that's why I don't respect him. You're gonna sue over a rap beef?" No, nigga, he's calling him a pedophile, and you're saying that basically that's battle rap to me. No, I'm a battle rapper. That's not on the menu. If you battle someone that they're going to say that, and you be touching kids and the room gonna be like, "Oh, he hit him with the PDF file bars." No, it's not how that works. Excuse me. So I think that joke, hearing it from a white person and whatnot, you get to actually hear how stupid this logic is, right? And how stupid our rules are, the stuff that we believe in, and these are things that we'll have strong beliefs in, right? Like, for example, today there's a bad rap event going down today with somebody called Bad News. Bad News, basically, he has paperwork that came out saying that he identified the dude who shot and robbed him as a witness and whatever, and so on and so forth. And people are talking about him in battle rap media as if, basically, should he be canceled, so on and so forth. And that's based off the idea that, basically, if and again, this only makes sense to people who are really in the street. You know what I'm saying? Who are really in the street. And again, I understand what you're trying to say, but it's like, I'm not in the street, so it's like I can't really say that's a good idea. And I can't, and honestly, for the most part, if something makes sense, give me a second, babe. I'm sorry. So what I was also saying was, one of the reasons why Elliot Wilson doesn't like him making that joke is because Like I was saying before, I'm sorry, I was touching on the whole thing with the battle rap thing. He was talking about this whole thing with paperwork. I'm sorry, my son was talking to me. Excuse me. There's this whole controversy with bad news about this paperwork and whatnot. So the whole topic of snitching comes up, and basically who should be canceled and how y'all forgave this person and that person and so on and so forth, right? Right. And I think we get to a point where we're gonna have to just admit, even if you are a street nigga, that unless you were involved, all right, or unless somebody gets jammed up that's not supposed to be getting jammed up and whatnot, y'all gonna have to stop this shit. Because what it's about is that, oh shit, we see someone to feed on. But I tell y'all, human beings are naturally negative and hateful. What regulates that is societal norms, religion, and culture. And man's ambition to be better. Man, it's gonna look so crazy when I play this shit. But anyway, so that's where all that comes from. But going back to what Elliot wasn't saying. So yeah, so what people try to make the battle about, they actually try to make it not be about bars and not be about who's the better rapper and not about who's out rapping who. Drake was going at Kendrick crazy the whole fucking battle. All his disses were entertaining, they were enjoyable, and Family Matters, he fucking obliterated Kendrick. I remember listening to. I remember the adrenaline I felt listening to it. And I turned that shit up in my car. I'm like, what shit is it? What? He's fucking destroying this nigga. Then I heard Not Like Us, and I was like, when Not Like Us came out, it was like being in a movie and the wizard has cast a spell. And you're seeing, I don't know, let's say the wizard cast a spell to turn everyone into demons and whatnot. And you're watching all your family and friends and people all around the world turn into demons. But some of us, it just this doesn't take. Right? And some of us then turn to a demon. So you're watching other people and you're like, have you seen yourself? And you just feel like you're crazy. Because they turn to demons, but they're all still walking around like, it's all normal. Right. And like, that's how it felt. It was almost like, no, I'm not. No. I know what I heard. And it wasn't until recently I realized that, okay, people who spoke on Family Matters the way they did, it's because they weren't listening. They were listening to hear the argument that Kendrick won. That's just how people judge battles, man. And it's cool. If you don't watch many battles, it's hard not to be biased. All right. But the issue with how people talk about this battle was that, for one, they try to talk about the battle as if it's one amazing artist versus someone who's nigga, these supposed to be two goats. The fact that the way that people wanted to judge it until the story was that basically Drake can't hang with Kendrick, and Drake stands for don't rap against Kendrick ever. My nigga, listen, bro. If Kendrick was that great, how come Kendrick couldn't put himself on? Anyway, yo, we out here, man. Listen, we done. It wasn't an apartheid country. New sash. We out here, man. We're done. Oh man, we're done. Because I always respected your hairline. I'm saying that we're done. We're done. We out of here. Like, share, subscribe, man. Love y'all. Peace.